Heaven I too. Heaven I hope everyone can hear me clear. I just got done eating some food and I was meditating on this topic. And I really want to touch on it and document this. It's in regards to black people in the diaspora moving to Africa. Yes, another video on moving to Africa. Africa, right? First and foremost, this place that people collectively call Africa is a place of deep-rooted culture. Black people coming out of America, United States specifically, not just the Americas, because the Americas is Brazil, the Caribbean, all of that. The United States, black people are the most domesticated humans on earth, along with Europe. Living in America, as I've done before, it even further disconnected me from the idea and the oneness of family and community and tribes. Traveling to Europe, it showed me that black people don't know what family is. In Jamaica, we have a slight idea, but even we're disconnected. Brazil, slight, but even they are disconnected from their roots. Guyana, Trinidad, Central America, Belize, Panama. So the point on this video is to touch on the fact that it's a vital thing for a black person to consider before traveling to Africa. This vital thing I'm speaking on is knowing or having or growing a family. If you've noticed a pattern in my recent videos, I'm talking about community. I'm talking about tribes. Everyone hates tribalisms and cults, yet they want to come to Africa. Africa is a place of deep-rooted culture. It's very filled with what the world would label as cults, meaning groups of people that have their own lifestyle and way of thinking. Africa is a place that's filled with many tribes. So black people coming out the States, they don't even know what tribe they're from. Even us in Jamaica, we don't know what tribe we're from. We're told that we're from Ghana, when that might just be the point of departure. Where are we from? Where's your blood from? We're doing blood tests, we're doing African ancestry, this, that. We get a percentage, a little 40% say Igbo, and we think we're from Nigeria. When 500 years ago, none of these borders existed. This all came into fruition due to the Berlin Conference. And even if we say, oh, but it's inevitable, we're all from West Africa. Even the people in West Africa, you're speaking to someone who lived in West Africa. The people there know that their ancestors came from East. You talk to the Akan people. You talk to some of the Gbe-speaking people. You know, from the Ewe to the Fan, to the Ashanti, to the Fanti. These different people groups in that Gold Coast, Slave Coast area. Even the Bight of Benin to Nigeria, Igbo, Hausa, Fulani. Look at Fulani, let's use them for example. They are a tribe in Africa that spans from West Africa to East Africa, South Sudan, Ethiopia, all the way to Chad. Liberia, you can find Fulani. Guinea-Bissau, Ivory Coast, Ghana, Burkina Faso. Fulani people is actually one of the most widespread African on the Gati. So my point is, black people coming out of America or Europe to travel and come trod east to Africa, you need to realize the importance and how vital it is to have a family. Coming with just your husband or your wife is not adequate enough. Like Baba Sebi said, Dr. Sebi said, when you're raising children, a father and mother is not adequate enough to raise their own child. It takes a village. We don't even know what village is anymore. We don't even know what an actual real husband or wife is anymore. Using English, maybe in our own languages before we didn't say husband or wife. You get the point though. You get the gist. We have been disconnected from oneness. 1 second, I'm not finished, hold up. I will just do a part 2, but no, hold up. One second. I apologize. Africa, the continent, is a place that, even though colonialism happened and neo-colonialism is still happening, Africa, quote unquote, is a place that still somehow knows the importance of family. A father is valued in Africa. A mother is valued in Africa. Children are valued in Africa. The village at large is valued in Africa. In fact, Africa doesn't even respect people that's just coming on some single one-man. Nah, they'll look at you as just a white person or a tourist. If you don't got a family and you're not clanned up, why are we so afraid to do group think? Why? Why are we so disconnected from a group? It's symbolic. We have been disconnected from our own self, so it's hard to see ourselves in other people. So if you are that type of person, do not come to the continent in which you call Africa. It's not for you. The continent is for creative people that know about the importance of oneness. In order to understand oneness, one must be very creative. To create a song, to write music, a symphony, you have to be highly intelligent because you understand the purpose and the math that goes into the oneness between all of the different sonic vibrations within that masterpiece. A music has, a song or a symphony has many notes, keys, and lyrical composition. There's climaxes, there's like low points of the song or more smooth flowing parts of the song, yet it still creates just a harmony, a harmonious oneness. So something that's so creative still shows oneness. In order to be those creators that Africa is awaiting, because Africa is awaiting its creators, one must be tapped into God, the creator. And in order to be tapped into God, the creator, one must remember oneness. Village, tribe, community, family. It's what will set your soul free. To my Rasta brethren and sistren, it is very, very true. Yes, Mama Africa is awaiting its creators. But even a movement such as Rasta has become very divided, purposely and strategically by outside influence. Another example of neo-colonialism. It doesn't matter what you call yourself, what you think you are, your religion, whatever. If you come into the continent, you need to be grouped up, groupthink, so-called group economics. You need to be putting your money with people, breaking bread with people, eating with people. It's even symbolic. Most cultures in Africa, the people eat together. Black people in America, if you've ever even just traveled there, niggas don't eat together. In fact, you want to hide when you eating. You don't want people to see when you eating. Things are even purposely packaged to separate you. Not just from others, but from yourself. So I'm gonna end the video like that. If you come into the continent, study and learn who you are and your roots, not with Ancestry.com. Spiritually, go into yourself, into your family's ancestry. Learn more about your family. Where did you come from? And try to go as far as you can go. Before I ever came to the continent, I already had in mind where am I linked to somehow, at least of a recent departure. Not due to blood tests. Yeah, we get it, Nigeria. Though, upon doing further research, I trod from east. I'm an ancient soul from eastern part of Africa. That's why one of the most known interviews that Nkosi Baba did, I said, East Africa is heaven on earth. This is where heaven on earth will first come into fruition. So, we're gonna finish the video right there. Learn your roots, know your roots. Because if one doesn't preserve their roots, they do not deserve the fruits. If you don't preserve the roots, you do not deserve the fruits. Ay, ay, my side.